my name is Tiffany C. Wright, and I am the author of The Funding is Out There, Access the Cash You Need to Impact Your Business. I wrote this book to address the frustration of all the small and medium business owners that just cannot find the financing that they seek. The major problems that I've discovered in one, serving as a business advisor for several years, being an interim CFO, and also serving as a chief operating officer, I guess that's 3, is that small business and medium business owners think primarily of 2 different sources of financing. That's bank loans and venture capital when looking for equity. And there's this whole slew of financing sources in between. And then the other thing is that once we identify the financing source, or once companies see that there's all these financing sources, they don't know which one is best for their business. And what's best depends on the age of the company, the industry that the company is in, and what the goals of the business are. And then third, they don't know how to package, because how you present your company for a bank loan is completely different than how you present your company for a private equity investment. So I discuss all of this in the book in plain, easy to understand language, just like I'm talking to you now. And I also provide 30 case studies and examples. And I also, at the end of the book, there's this series of questions that I ask to help you identify which source of financing is the best for you, depending again on your stage and industry and so on. So I'm doing this crowdfunding campaign to raise money for the marketing of the book. Morgan James Publishing is the publisher of the book. Oh yes, I've received 10 copies. Unfortunately, these are not available until October for the general public, but you as a contributor to the crowdfunding campaign can get your copy now. Ebook, book, or combination thereof, depending on how much you contribute. Let me see, $25 for an ebook, $50 for a book, $75, $100, $150. You can see the whole list of perks below this. Thank you very much for your contribution, and you will, if you contribute at the $10 level, get a Facebook shout out or a shout out on Twitter. And I also thank you on the main page of the Funding is Out There website. In addition, anyone who contributes receives entry into the drawing for free advisory from me for 2 months, and that's 1 hour per week of advisory. And if you don't need it, you can pass it on to a company that does. Thank you again very much for your contribution, and I look forward to having you read The Funding is Out There.